It's hard to sing at 7:30 in the morning, especially when we just changed the clocks. But anyway, let's meet our guest here today. Allegra Plantier is here. The beautiful, the lovely, and talented Allegra Plantier. Good morning to you.
Oh, keep going.
I know. I could go all day. She's the theater manager at the Little Theater on Broad Street. Also the music director and choreographer for the big show, which opens Thursday, The Music Man Jr. Good morning, Allegra.
Good morning, Gary, and the rest of all of New England.
Good to have you here today. Love the energy, too, and love to talk about the big show coming up. You have some stars here from the show. We're going to meet our stars, starting with Brendan Faniff. Brendan, good morning to you. You play what parts in the show?
I play a kid named Winthrop.
Winthrop. And you're how old?
I'm 11.
And where do you go to school?
Sacred Heart School, Nashville, Connecticut.
Excellent. Brendan, it's good to have you here today. Kaylin Seiden is here. Kaylin, good morning to you.
Good morning, Gary.
How old are you?
17.
You go to school where?
Killingly High School.
And you're a sophomore?
Senior.
Senior, sorry. And you play what parts?
I am Mrs. Peru, Marion's mother.
Excellent. Kaylin, good to have you here today. Katie, Wettigus, am I saying that right?
Yes.
Okay, Katie, how old are you?
I'm 15.
Do you go to school where?
Stock Academy.
What grade?
I'm a sophomore.
You play what part?
I'm Marion Peru.
Excellent. Kaylin, good to meet Katie, good to meet you. And Mitchell Hudon. Mitch, come on up here. Mitchell, good morning to you. Mitch, how old are you?
15.
Where do you go to school?
Go to Stock Academy.
What grade?
First semester.
What part do you play?
I play Harold Hill.
These kids are great. They're very talented right off the bat. They know all the answers.
Well, that's good.
All right, let's start with a synopsis of the show, The Music Man Jr. That's you, Allegra. Let's go.
Well, as every good musical, there's love, but there's got to be a con man, too. Harold Hill is our con man who comes into town, has to work on getting Marion Peru to come to his direction, and all of a sudden, as he's in the middle of his con of starting a kids band, what happens? Marion falls in love. Before Harold can leave town, he decides it's not worth it, and he prays that everybody knows how to play their favorite instruments using the think method. Great cast of over 60 kids from about 8 different towns.
Wonderful, wonderful. Mitchell, come out up here. Let's talk about Harold Hill. So expand on his character. What's this guy all about?
Well, he's supposed to just be trying to like the, kind of like our average day gangster. He's trying to show us that.
So he's a wise guy?
He's a wise guy. He's trying to convince these people that the band is a good thing.
He's like, these people, I got a bunch of suckers here, right?
Yup.
Okay.
Exactly that. And he's not good at playing. He knows how to sing. He just doesn't know how to play. He's never played a note in his life. He just makes people buy things.
But he's going to teach kids how to play boys
Yeah,
in a kids band.
play.
So if it were modern times, he might be doing what? Infomercials, perhaps, and selling some amazing spots.
Sell a car or something.
So anyway, so he comes to town doing his thing. So do we? Is there something charming about this character? Do we kind of like we know what he's all about, but is he kind of likable, or what's his deal?
Well, he's a charming character in some sense that everybody seems to like him except the mayor and Marion, but he seems to win all their hearts over because he's a good talker and he likes to can really tell them what to do.
He's a double speaker.
Double speaker. Okay. All right. So, Mitch, have you been on stage before?
Yes.
And a lot of times.
A lot of times.
Yeah. At the Little Theater on Broad Street.
Always.
What do you like about this experience here?
Well, it's a giant family, and I've been here with them forever. I remember when I was so small, I couldn't even sing a note that high.
Yeah.
He was 8 years old when
See,
he
I love
started.
that. And you know how, and you think about over the years, generations of people. Seriously, it sounds like a big claim, but it's true. Have grown up on that stage and doing these great shows.
It's hard for me to watch him grow up, but
It's
it's
awesome.
awesome to see him grow.
I love it. So, Mitchell, by the way, what town are you from?
From Pomfret.
From Pomfret. Well, that's wonderful. So you ready to go? You ready for an audience Thursday night?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's roll. Mitchell says, bring it on, baby. Ready to go. Mitchell, good to have you here. All right, Marion, that's the other lead role. Marion, played by Katie Wettigus. So right off the bat, does Marion not like the guy? Does she warm up to him? What's her story?
Oh, she doesn't like him.
Yeah.
She kind of sees right through his little, oh, I sell you things.
So oil and water right off the bat.
Yeah.
What turns it around, or does it turn around? And if so,
I think it's the fact that he makes Winthrop so happy and he starts talking to his sister and his mother that he's like, oh, I really like this guy. So she's like, oh, well, I guess it can't be that bad.
So do you reluctantly come around, or is there a long process?
There's a long process because it's
Yeah.
a few days before she finally says, okay, you're okay.
So Marion, is she just very proper person? Is she kind of uptight, or what's her story?
She's very proper. She'll pretty much be that librarian that's shushing anyone who speaks a word in the library.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
That's a great description. I know exactly what you're talking about. Katie, sounds like you're enjoying the part.
Yes.
Have you been on stage before?
I have.
With Little Theater, or
Only with Little Theater.
how many shows have you done? What do you think?
About 5.
Yeah.
It's a different role for her too, Gary. Usually she has this kind of, she was a Cheshire cat, she was the naughty cat, and she was a naughty cat trying to, in Honk Jr., she was a silly girl, so this is a very different role for Katie.
How was it working out for you?
It's really fun. It's kind of nice to not be someone who's very airheady and ditzy. And to be actually like in people's faces.
You're the smart one.
Yes.
And are you trying to convince the rest of the community to not fall for this guy? Is there any of that?
Yeah, there is. She's pretty much telling him that she's not going to allow her little brother in the band. She found out how to prove to everyone that he's
A con
a con man. And she ends up not proving it because he makes Winthrop happy.
That's good stuff. Katie, sounds like you're having a good time with this. Are you ready for an audience Thursday night?
I am absolutely ready for
Katie says, bring it on, baby. All right, good one. Kaylin, come on up. Kaylin Seiden again, senior at Killingly High School.
Aww, senior.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
come back, Allegra. Don't worry. I always
Okay.
come back.
Kaylin, what part are you playing again?
I am Mrs. Peru. I am Marion and Winthrop's mother.
Okay, so tell me about this one. What's your
Well, Mrs. Peru is a very homebound Irish woman who likes to stay with her kids and cheat. In the beginning, I come out and talk to Marion about how she should get out of the books and get a husband.
Mm-hmm.
She's not doing a very good job.
Yeah. So, do you nag a little bit? Or?
Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit of nagging.
She even uses the think method.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
towards the end of the
Yep.
show.
So, do we like the character? Do you have any good lines? Any funny lines? Or?
I don't know. I mean, I like the character.
She
Yeah.
speaks with an Irish brogue, so.
Oh, can you give me a couple lines?
Excuse me for living, but I never read it. That's it.
All right, awesome. Good one, Caitlin. And now, have you been on stage before?
Yes,
With Little Theater?
of course.
How many shows?
Probably a little over 15, I had to guess.
How old were you when you first stepped down on that stage?
I started 3 or 4 years ago. The Little Theater. Cinderella was my first show.
Why do you love it so much?
It's one big family. I mean, we've got kids from 4 to 18 right now.
And
So
from
you
how
see
many
everything.
communities in the show?
I believe it's 8
From
communities.
8 communities. So you expand your horizons in terms of, most kids know the kids from their school.
Yeah, and then you get to see kids from all different
See,
towns.
Yeah.
they're a family that isn't just school-bound. They're
Yeah.
a family that's truly regional.
That's awesome. Caitlin, good luck to you. Are you ready for an audience?
Of course I am.
All right. Brendan, let's meet Brendan Fenna. Again, 11 years old. He goes to Sacred Heart Tapville, 5th grader. And Brendan, again, what's the name of your character in the show?
Winthrop.
And tell me about Winthrop. What's he like?
He has to speak in a lisp, which I am demonstrating for you.
He doesn't have a true list, but he's perfect at it.
Was that hard? Well, let's talk about that list for a moment because you got it down. I mean, you're absolutely nailing it. And try to answer me with the list. Let's see how that works out. Was it hard? Was it hard to make yourself speak with the list?
I can't say it was. And I just tried, and it happened.
So you have to. So in order to pull off this part, you got to think about that all the time. Speaking with the list. So right away, you've got a constant challenge for the entire show. That's wonderful. So he's a good kid. Sounds like he's a really good kid.
Yes, yeah. When he starts off, he's more of a like, leave me alone kind of kid. But as the show progresses, he kind of like warms up to everyone and gets a lot more likable.
What is it that you like about the Music Man? What is it that you like about him?
Mainly, I just like how he changes so much during the course of the show.
So are you the first person to like him in the whole show? Are you the first one to say, hey, this guy's pretty good?
Well, there's this one part where he comes in, I'm like hiding from him, but in the next scene, I'm perfectly like okay with everything.
Brendan, have you been on stage before?
Yes,
Yes. How many shows have you done?
I've done 2 other ones in Broad Street Theater. I was in Beauty and the Beast and Honk Jr.
So you like being on stage?
Yes.
This is his first big lead
It's
role.
a big
so.
lead. He's got to get the list down, and you totally have it down. Give this kid a round of applause. Are you ready for an audience on Thursday?
Bring it on!
Bring it on, baby! Brandon says, let's go. It's showtime at the Little Theater on Broad Street. Okay, details coming up in a second, but we got a couple of short snippet songs. What do you want to do here? Who's
All
up
right,
first?
Gary, right? Gary, Indiana. Winthrop is going to sing just his little part, Gary.
Go ahead.
Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, let me say it once again. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, the town that knew me when. If you'd like to have a logical explanation, how I happened on the elegant syncopation, I will say without a moment of hesitation, there is just one place that can light my face.
Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana.
Not Louisiana, Paris, French, New York, or Rome, but
Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana.
Gary, Indiana,
My home, sweet home.
Yeah, let's hear it. Give yourself a round of applause. That's really awesome. And you have to sing with the list, too.
Yes.
Good stuff, Brandon. That's just beautiful. Is there another snippet?
Harold Hill's going to do us a little double speak talk, right?
A little beginning of the
From the beginning. Here we
76
go.
troubles.
All right, here we go.
May I have your attention, please? Attention, please. I can deal with a troubled friend. The wave of my hand is very hand. Please observe me, if you will. I'm Professor Harold Hill, and I'm here to organize the River City Kids Band. Won't think my friends from any pool table will hope to sit up to a gold trombone. Here are my friends with a handful of chocolate did to the famous fabled walls of Jericho. Oh, billiard parlor walls come a tumbling down. Oh, a band will
Beautiful.
Excellent. There you go. Good stuff. You got it down. Got the fast talk down and everything. All right, we are ready to go. Now let's give you the details. It's 2 weeks, right?
It
So
is
what do
2
we got
weeks.
here?
It starts this Thursday. Our director is Susan White, who's home. She couldn't get here this morning. She's got a bunch of kids at home. So
Everybody say hi, Susan, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, Susan.
Good. All right.
we open this Thursday, the 17th, 18th, 19th, no, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th.
It's
Sorry,
this
wrong date.
Thursday, Friday, and
Saturday, and
Saturday.
Sunday.
At what time?
7 o'clock
Sunday.
and 2.
And then next week it's just Friday, Saturday
So the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th.
at
7 and then 2 on Sunday.
All right, so it's 2 weeks. How much are the tickets?
Tickets for children 11 and under and seniors 16 over are $8 and $10 for adults.
Okay, how do you get tickets?
You can stop by the Recreation Center in Killingly, 779-5390, or the Trinket Shop, and they have tickets available at both places.
All right. Big show here, big production. How many kids in the show again?
Over 60.
Over 60 kids from 8 communities.
Yeah, ages 4 to 18.
So don't miss it. The Music Man Jr., the Little Theater on Broad Street, presented by Killingly Recreation Department and the Little Theater on Broad Street. Thank you so much. You're all delightful. I appreciate you being here today. Good luck with the show. All
Thank you,
right, well
Gary.
done. It's 7:52. Good morning.